Monday marks 3 weeks since the storm damaged thousands of homes, property, and left more than 2 million people in the dark for several days.
Yeah, so FEMA says that Galveston is one of the hardest hit counties to suffer heavy damage from the hurricane. And now FEMA says that they are opening a new disaster recovery center today. Here to talk about the new center is Latanga Hopes from FEMA. Latanga, good morning. Tell us.
Good morning. Thanks you guys for giving me
thanks
this
for joining me
to share this dampened information.
Tell us about the center. What's new down there?
What's new is that the center is opening today, and we want people to be safe. So keeping in mind that you guys are sharing information about being cautious in your commute going back and forth, we want you to be aware there is a disaster recovery center. It's opened at League City Recreation Center. The address is 450 Walker Street. This is, of course, in League City. Now, this is one of many disaster recovery centers, but to be mindful of the fact that we want people to stay safe, you can also complete your application by going to 1-800-621-3362. Literally, you can complete your application utilizing your smart or your mobile phone. The other option might be going to disasterassistance.gov online, completing your application there. Now, you mentioned something about generators. I'd like to be able to share some information that may be relevant to that issue. Is that something we might be able to share?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Under normal circumstances, and this is the way that we're able to adhere and add streamline services and programs as we continue to work through the two programs. There's one where we're closing out a program for the tornadic activity that took place earlier this year. But for Galveston County and anybody that may have been impacted by Hurricane Beryl, if you're in one of those counties, we are now waiving the medical requirement for anybody that may have needed to pick up a generator. So here's what that means. We've helped up to about 398,000 people. If you are one of those people that's already submitted an application, if you still need to submit an application, if you had to buy a generator due to there not being any power in your community or within your home, keep your receipts. Come and visit us, and we may be able to maybe supplement what your cost or your impact may have been if there were any damages. Now, I don't know if this is the first time that people in Galveston are hearing about how to go through that process, but we'd like to also tell them what they can do to be prepared to submit their application. How about we do that?
Let's hear it, yeah.
Alrighty, I'll go really quickly. So make sure that you have either a photo ID or your state driver license with you. If there's any damage, make sure that you snapshot as many pictures as you possibly can, or itemize it by writing that information down. If you have a bank account, we need that information because FEMA provides a tax-free grant. That means that this is money that does not need to be paid back, neither does it need to be reported. You simply need to make sure that you become eligible by submitting your damages, bringing that information with you, get your Social Security card, come on in, see us at the Disaster Recovery Center, and if weather permitted, and if not, utilize one of the other resources to get yourself eligible so that we can help you with your disaster recovery. We help with repairing and rebuilding your home. We also help people that may need to move because they can't stay at their home. And if you need to put things in storage, those are some of our basic disaster programs that we can help you with.
Latanga, this has been such really great information.
Very helpful.
What would be your advice for families who haven't yet reached out and are in need of assistance?
I'm glad you asked that question. Most people have a misnomer and think that FEMA only helps people that are low income or with limited resources. Let me explain something. Please listen carefully. FEMA helps anyone that has incurred damages and has suffered loss due to a disaster via personal losses or either property losses. So if you find yourself in either one of those categories, if you're a homeowner or a renter or a student, if you have insurance or if you do not have insurance, you should still apply with FEMA. There are people who may find out later that their claims may not be fully covered. And if that's the case, FEMA may be able to supplement what's not covered by your insurance. So everyone should apply if they incur damages.
All right, Latanga Hopes, you have given us so much information. And if anybody missed anything that she said, it was all very helpful. We'll clip this and put it on clicktohouston.com for people to rewatch later.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us.